His born counted in this yes, there are various stories. I mean, you've got to remember about that time. That's the time when they found the gilder of the dragon in Transylvania.
I mean, these portraits are all stylized, and they all stem from a
successful in terms of maintaining independence or guaranteeing independence.
He's the one
from the Ottoman Empire.
He's the one who really started the movement in the 15th century.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And I see a good idea for him to be. We were afraid after the war in 1919. She went regularly to. She dressed as a man.
She went out to help them, didn't she?
She went out to help them to study them. Yeah, right. she was sort of a brilliant nurse.
Yes. And the start tissue to find out whether she's...
Yeah, journalist.
I see it, yes. And you're in a good position to make a decision.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we had a strong connection.
Yes, yes. Sorry.
I also have a strong link with
Great family friends of ours.
Right.
He was the second Wilson. Yeah. Well, they found a new head, and then he got the job at Cambridge as the director. So we've known him. I've known Martin, married. I've known for 40 years.
Right. Yes. I go down there every year.
Are you an old brother?
No, I'm not. I was a child.
You're a child, right.
And I spent 3 years in Albania during the 1990s.
Secondo for television.
Firstly,
Shopping.
well, yes, I mean, it's certainly not. You don't see
Still see the awesome car.
Well, your eyebrows might go up slightly, but
Yes.
particularly the northern part of the country, which is the most mountainous.
Yes.
Some of the villages are really.
Becoming such a kind of habit that I deliver speech to every event, and I don't want to tire you by speaking quite long, but this is a very, very remarkable day for us. It is very important that we are opening a chain of activities which would be closed on 28th of November, the very day when we approach the 100th anniversary of the proclamation of the Albanian independence in Vlora. I am very, very honored to have everybody here from you and representatives from the, Moza, come over here please, from the Albanian Telecommunication Service, or Posta Shqiptare, which was one of the first institutions established after the proclamation of independence. I'd like to relate the event of this philatelic collection of Albania with a very special event that happened the very day when Albania was proclaimed as an independent state. As you know, Ismail Kemal Bey of Vlora raised the Albanian flag in Vlora on that day, and of course the first thing that he had to do in that time was to fight for the recognition of the new Albanian state. And in order to do that, of course, he needed communication means. The communication means that in that time, Albania was so primitive. Albania was, after 434 years of Turkish occupation, ignored in that way that it is hard even to explain. But still, those patriots, those risk takers, who from Istanbul, Sofia, Bucharest, Cairo, and other countries, they dared to take the risk, raise the flag, and start the communication with other countries. And I'm proud and happy to announce that one of the first cablegrams that was transmitted in that day was one that was sent to the Foreign Office of the Great Britain asking for recognition of the new state. And this is something which makes us very proud here as we are in London, in the heart of this great country which has done that much for Albania. I'm so grateful to the Albanian telecommunication or post office that we got a very prompt positive answer when I asked the general director of that office, Mr. Archile Gorrea in Tirana, that I want to open this exhibition here. Actually, there was a collection of the philatelic post and stamps of Albania exposed at the National Historic Museum of Tirana, and I have picked and choose some of them. It is a very, very large collection. I couldn't bring everything here, but I think we tried to represent all the stages from 1912 to today. And I'm so grateful, and I'd like to ask Moza Vokshi and Helena, who came from Tirana, to also convey our thanks to Mr. Gorrea and your post-communication office for the great job that they have done by mailing all this stuff via DHL and bringing it here. Today we actually wanted to have a sort of combination between two events. One is the philately collection, and the other one is a collection of Skenderbeun's books, which was very meticulously, over years and years, gathered by one of our best friends here, Patricia, who is a member of the oldest Albanian English or Anglo-Albanian Association, which fortunately, in spite of all the ups and downs of the Albanian history, isolation, dictatorship, kingdom, or other ways of regime, still this organization was in existence, never ceased working for Albania. And this is also one of the evidences that you have done such a great job by collecting stuff, preserving, exposing in different countries, starting from Albania to Barcelona and other places, and today here. So I think it's very meaningful that we have a combination of two of these exhibitions. We are now going to have other activities to honor the 100th anniversary. Of course, as an Albanian, I would love to be on 28th in Tirana and in Vlora, and of course put the CV of my life that I was also witnessing the celebration in my country with all that Albanian proudness, etc., etc. But I also, as much as I would be proud being in Albania, I'm proud that I am here in London and we'll celebrate together. Now there are other activities with the Albanian British community taking place on 19th and 25th. We have also the reception on 26th at the very interesting place such as the Corinthian Hotel, and I think every one of you has received the invitation. On 28th we are going to place, but not inaugurate, place the monument of Skenderbeun at the Lady Samuel Square in Bayswater. I know that my predecessors were all trying to do, and it is a work which started a long time ago, but I'm quite happy and proud that we are going to finish this action on 28th by placing the monument of Skenderbeun here in London, where every one of us, no matter whether we are British Albanian, Albanian British, or only Albanian, we have a shrine, we have a place where you can send a wreath of flowers and honor someone who was a symbol of the Albanianism or Shqiptarism centuries and kept the Albanian strong spirit of nationalism alive, and it keeps doing the same thing even today. So I'd like to thank you each. I see that Professor Malcolm is somewhere. He's always invisible, but I'd like to thank you very much for coming. In conclusion, I'd like to thank you very much, and please, please, please save your time during these days. Join us in these activities, enjoy with us, and feel that Albania is proud of you. You have been always siding with us, helping us in good days and bad days. I'd like to say that Albania is not in best shape. It is not a good shape that we want to see Albania. But I think Albania is in the best shape that it has ever been during its own history. It is an independent country, part of NATO. It is now about to jump to the European Union, although we have some obstacles. And also it is joined now with another Albanian independent state, which is Kosovo, which makes us proud that after all centuries of suffering, thanks to the help given by countries like Great Britain as a member of NATO, finally they got rid of the Serbian yoke and they are free. So thank you very much again. If anyone wants to deliver a shorter speech than mine, it's very welcome.
Well, thank you very much. I would just like to say thank you very much for arranging this wonderful exhibition, and also to say congratulations from us, the Anglo-Albanian Association, to you and to your country on this wonderful centenary, which of course we share. I mean, the wonderful fact that we are also celebrating our centenary. And also to congratulate those who have been involved in arranging this exhibition, our friends from the Albanian Post Office, and I haven't had a chance to look at the stamps yet, but I know that stamps can often provide a very interesting insight into the history of the time of the stamps, so I will be looking at them quite carefully. And to our colleague Patricia Nugee, whose wonderful collection of Skenderbeun books we have before us here, and they are absolutely prize-winning works, and I'm looking forward very much to have a closer look at them. I would just mention, in the context of Skenderbeun, that we, the Anglo-Albanian Association, we've just adopted a rather nice new logo for the Anglo-Albanian Association, which is an equestrian figure of Skenderbeun. So we will be always reminded of Skenderbeun. But thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can you say a couple of words, please?
Well, I didn't come here to make a speech. I'd just like to echo Stephen's words and to say that where the statue of Skenderbeun is concerned, Patricia has also been a tremendous driving force in the long years of campaigning and trying to find a place and to get the relevant permissions and all the bureaucracy that has to be gone through. And so there's only one thing that remains after this great achievement. We must find somewhere to take the statue of Patricia.
Patricia is now.
I just want to thank Mal, Berisha and Teutas Darova for inviting me to bring the books, and I hope you'll see and notice how many languages they're in, because he was so important. 7 different languages: Swedish, Spanish, Portuguese, Latin, Italian, French, German, English, and I think there's a good range, and I hope you enjoy looking at the books.
All right, so enjoy. There are some books there. Actually, anyone who wants to buy or see books from Nicola can. Then, Angela, thank you very much for reminding me, because there is also Albanian wine here today, so please enjoy the Albanian wine which is being served there, and drink as much as you want. Thank you.
Thank you.
1798. So it's a very, very rich.
It's a very interesting city, isn't it? And when I was there and I saw that, I think they said that this city has survived based on two things: the cunning diplomacy and the supply that we receive from neighboring countries like Albania.
I must go. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in Albania, Alexander. Sorry.
Quite a bit. That's going to be there. Yes.
Very exciting.
And how did you decide?
And this is no Portuguese.
Mainly military supplies, but also wheat. And so every time they wanted a big cargo, they had to get a document from, ideally from the Sultan or else from one of the viziers in Istanbul. And they would show this to the Qadi in the shows of one. So now we see that there are 200 military men who live during that time, British stuff, in Albania. Again, so it's a woman, but it's a very, very disorganized organization. You probably know the one by Roger Bailey.
Is there a chance of arranging?
After 28?
Yes. I mean,